I want to introduce you to the Grappling Blueprint, the 12-month World Champion Program. I got my blue belt in only 30 days. 6 months into my training, my instructor left. Moved back to Brazil. I was all alone. I started my own school as a 6-month blue belt, and I ended up getting my black belt in only 3.5 years. I went out to the world. I had magazine pages, covers. I had stories and blogs, and I was on the forums, and people were saying this black guy in Maryland got his black belt in 3.5 years, and they said it was a fake, it was a scam, it was bogus, it's impossible. And then once they saw me compete and they realized it was possible, then they tried to say I did judo before that, which I didn't. I didn't start judo until I was like a blue belt. They started making up excuses after excuse after excuse. And I told them, listen, I have a secret. And this secret is the Grappling Blueprint. I told everyone I was going to release it. But right now, go to Google the Grappling Blueprint, and listen to what people are saying back then. They're saying it was a fake. They're saying it's a scam. They're saying it could never work. But the reality is it did work. And at that point, I decided to take it off the market and not release it. And from the very beginning, I always say the only thing that matters is results. And over the next 20 years, I've showed the results. We're the only American school in the history of the world to create world champions at blue, purple, brown, and black belt, both gi and no gi. And it is because of the Grappling Blueprint. It is because of the system. You've seen all the guys come through. Keenan Cornelius, double grand slam, winning purple belt, worlds, Brazilian nationals, Europeans, Pans, brown belt Kumite, in the system. He had never won anything major a day before. And I don't care what no one tells you. I don't care what no one says. When you take a person that has never won nothing before ever and turn them into one of the most successful jiu-jitsu players in the entire history of American jiu-jitsu, the real people understand and know. And I want to share with you the exact system. Understand this. I've never shared this with anyone before. Even the people that came through the program don't know they were in it. And I put them through the process, but I never taught them what I was doing. For the last 20 years, I've kept it as a secret. People always say, oh, there's no secrets. There's no secrets. That's bull crap. There are secrets. Has anyone ever told you, hey, can I share a secret with you? Well, what do you think they're getting ready to tell you? They're getting ready to tell you something that you do not know. Jamil Hill is the only American black belt world champion that is homegrown. What does homegrown mean? Homegrown means he came into the school, he's never trained with anyone else, ever. It went from white belt to black belt and became a black belt world champion, not counting his purple belt world title, not counting his brown belt world title, which I'm a black belt gi world champion at the highest level. How does that happen from someone that got their blue belt in 30 days, their instructor left in 6 months, and they built a program in Maryland of all places, not in Florida, not in Miami, not in San Diego? I'm going to tell you why. It is a highly specialized, highly detailed, highly structured system that if anybody stays in this system for a specific period of time, they are going to get the results. No ifs, no ands, no buts. And right now, I'm going to give you an opportunity to get access to the Grappling Blueprint 12-month World Champion Program. It's been 20 years I've been battling with whether I was ever going to release this. Unless you are on a team that creates elite level world champions and you are on the inner circle. You know what the inner circle is. The inner circle are those guys and those gals that have private lessons without having to pay for them. They have private classes that aren't even on the schedule. When you come to class, they've already done 2 hours, 3 hours of drilling. The stuff that you're not invited to. Even if you're in that, the Grappling Blueprint can help you. I don't care if you're a teenager. I don't care if you're a child. I don't care if you're a regular adult. I don't care if you're a master's 5. The Grappling Blueprint will take you from where you're at right now and skyrocket your ability in the fastest time possible. There is nobody that's done it better. There is nobody that's proven it with a system that you can look at results over the last 20 years. I may sound excited because I'm fired up right now because it took over 20 years for me to make a decision to release this program. And right now, it's not for everybody. Understand this, it's not for everybody. For the last 22 years, I've been collecting data. For the last 22 years, I've been developing this system. And 20 years ago, 15 years ago, it's spitting out amazing results that the world cannot deny. I've even had guys try to discredit what we're doing. But you can't discredit world titles. You can't discredit you coming and you didn't win nothing and now you won multiple world championships. If you're an idiot, blind follower, then you may buy into the garbage. Oh, they could have done it anywhere. Oh, it could have happened. Listen, there is nowhere it's happening. We have a handful of black belt world champions. Only one homegrown. Meaning that where you're at right now, if you want to become a black belt world champion, the odds are, unless you're on our team, you're going to have to switch schools. Maybe 2, 3, or 4 times. And right now, this isn't even about world titles per se. This is about you becoming the absolute best you can be as fast as humanly possible with a system, a blueprint hand delivered to you. Me giving you the system and teaching you. This is not a bunch of techniques. Techniques are good, but there are many more things that are more important. You can go to YouTube and learn anything that you want to do as far as the technical aspect of this game. I'm going to teach you exactly what to do, how to do it, when to do it, and build you a system and show you my grappling blueprint that allowed me to get my blue belt in only 30 days and get my black belt in only 3.5 years, and has allowed us to build the most successful American Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu team in the entire world from scratch. So click the button below, or if you need more information, read everything below. But I'm telling you, this decision is a serious one, because if you leave this page and don't make the decision and decide to come back later, it will be at a higher price. Don't take my word for it. Look at the results, because what? Results are the only thing that matters.